Hi, my name is Jen. Thanks for joining me today. Today's going to be a full body, all levels reformer class. You will need your ball, your Pilates ball, and your box. Most of this workout can be done without the ball, and most of the workout can be done without the box, except for one section when we're prone. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know. See you on the reformer. All right, once you're ready, we are going to have our Pilates ball in our hands. We're going to be finding ourselves sitting down on the carriage with our feet flat on the floor. We are going to try to keep our feet flat on the floor this whole time. So from here, we're going to leave our arms out in front of us. A little bit at your chest height, a little bit lower, as long as your shoulders don't creep up into your ears. Little gentle push into that ball. Palms are pressing in, energy between those fingers. From here, you're going to tilt that pelvis back towards your nose, roll yourself down to where you feel a little comfortable. You also don't want your feet to come off that floor. Then from here, I want you to take a big, deep inhale, lift those arms, lift that waist up over, and dive over those knees. Touch the floor. Slowly round that spine. Stack it up. Bring those shoulders back up with the arms back in parallel. From here, again, draw those abs in, tilt your pelvis back. Take an inhale as you come up, lift that rib cage over that waistline. Beautiful. Dive down towards the floor, round that neck, tuck that chin towards that chest. Slowly draw those abs in as you articulate that spine, stacking it back up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. 3 more like this. You're going to articulate that spine down, round that spine. Going a little deeper as you feel a little warmer. Take an inhale as you lift that rib cage up and over that waistline, diving towards your toes, tucking the chin towards the chest. Drawing those abs in as you slowly articulate that spine, stacking it up one vertebrae at a time, lifting those shoulders back and down as the arms come up. Last one here. Slowly articulate that spine back. Squeeze that ball as you lift that rib cage up over that waistline. Dive towards your toes. Draw those abs in. Slowly articulate yourself up, stacking those shoulders, bringing those arms back up to parallel. From here, this time, we're going to keep our arms long. We're slowly going to articulate ourselves back. We're going to rotate towards our tower. Try not to let your feet come off that floor. Bring it back to center, just coming towards the tower, rotating it and back to center. Rotate towards that tower, back to center. Keep those abs drawn in, shoulders away from your ears. Last 4 to this side. Feel that rib cage rotating around that waistline. Last one here. From here, you're going to come to center. Now you're going towards your foot bar. Reach it towards your foot bar. Shoulders are away. Yes, just warming up those abs. Little rotation here. Feel that waistline twist and ring. Last 2. Beautiful. Come back to center. Extend those arms long. Slowly bring your spine up. Dive up over those knees one final time. Take an inhale and slowly stack your spine up, relaxing those shoulders. Beautiful. You're going to take your headrest. You're going to put it down onto your carriage. I am on 2 heavy springs, which is 2 reds for my balanced body. We are going right into side lying footwork. So from here, I am going to go ahead and lie down. So I like my headrest up with the ball. So from here, you want to have your toes off the foot bar. So your bottom needs to be towards the back of the carriage. Now, you're going to lift your leg that it's parallel with the thigh underneath it, all right? Toes are hanging off towards the edge of the foot bar, so the movement is coming from the heel of your foot. From here, I want you to think about pushing down your hip towards that foot bar. That opens up your oblique here. It lifts it. So all of this work on holding yourself, you want to keep that hip pushed down towards that foot bar. From here, toes are lifted ever so slightly. And from here, you're going to go ahead, extend yourself out and resist yourself in. So remember, work is coming through the heel right now, so the toes are gently lifted. Hip is pushing long towards that foot bar as you resist yourself in. So really activating the back of your back body. Squeezing that glute at the top, slowly returning it back into the bumper. Working those stabilizing muscles to try to slow that carriage down. Last 3. Keep that hip pushing towards that foot bar for 2. On this last one, you're going to extend yourself out. From here, you're going to bring it halfway in. Little pulses working into the belly of that muscle. You should feel it right out on the corner of your glute, right outside. What your glute need. Pulse it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it all the way out and bring it all the way in. Beautiful. All right, let's push that hip down. We're going to go ahead, rotate your toes up towards the cloud. Your hip is going to open just a little bit. So from here, once you're ready, toes are up. From here, extend the carriage out. Think about extending that hip down towards that foot bar. Beautiful. And bring it in. So now really working that hamstring here, still working that back side of your body, but really working deeper into that hamstring. Squeezing that glute at the top. We have 4 more here. On this last one, I want you to come all the way to the top. You're going to drop yourself in halfway. We're going to work that little belly of the muscle here. Should start to feel it warming up. Make sure that hip's pushed down. That space is still underneath here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Extend it all the way out and bring it all the way in. Excellent. We're going to go ahead, bring our toes back towards the foot bar. Our foot's coming back to parallel here. From here, we're coming up to the ball of the foot. Push that hip down towards the foot bar. Lift those obliques. From here, heel is lifted. From here, you're going to extend yourself out. Resist yourself in. So now we're going to start working on the front side of that leg. Squeezing the quad, lifting the kneecap as you extend yourself out and resist yourself in. Still watching that your feet are parallel, that your knee is not dropping too low towards the other knee. Hip is still reaching long towards that foot bar. Obliques are still up off that carriage mat. Last 4. On this last one, this last extension, I want you to hold it out. Come in halfway. Stop the carriage. Little pulses here. Keep that heel lifted. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Extend it all the way out and resist it all the way in. Beautiful. You're going to go ahead. You're going to drop that foot, open it up. So it parallel. Both legs are parallel here. We're just going to go in for some fire hydrants here. So from here, you have your foot bar. I want you to lift your hip up, trying to keep it parallel. Now from here, you're going to lower and lift. That glute is tired. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Pulses up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring that foot on down. Hit that hip if you need it. And from here, you can take that ball out and you can slowly roll onto your back. We're going to stretch that glute out for a moment. So just bring whatever leg you just worked on top over your non-working leg. Beautiful. From heel, make sure your heel is on that foot bar. You have 2 red springs on. All I want you to do is go ahead, extend yourself out, drop that knee towards the springs as far as you can, and bring yourself back in. As you come in, bring that knee closer to your chest to get deeper into that glute stretch. Beautiful. Drop the carriage out, bring that knee closer towards the springs, and bring it in. Last 3 here. Beautiful. And on that last one, slowly come all the way in. We're going to take our feet, bring them to the foot bar. From here, you have the ball in your hands. Your arms are coming up to the clouds. Ball can come in whichever hand you choose. I want you to draw your chin towards your chest, drop your shoulders back towards the carriage mat. And then from here, I want you to draw those abs in, lift one leg to tabletop, and then draw them in even deeper and draw both legs to tabletop. Now from here, we're going to come up, give ourselves a curl up. So we're going to drop our knees so they're over our hips. Arms are coming up to the clouds, trying to keep this tailbone heavy. We're going to curl ourselves up, pass the ball behind our legs, open our arms, bring our heads down. Beautiful. So curl up, pass the ball, and reach. Trying to keep that tailbone heavy as you curl up, trying to lift those shoulders higher off that carriage back. Yes, curling up higher and higher, try to lift as you reach, keeping that chin tucked towards your chin, towards your chest. Reach. We have 4 more here. And 3. And 2. Last one, hold it up, open those arms, put that head down, legs come up to the clouds. Same motion here, reach behind and pull it down. Reach behind, pull it down. So now you're getting a little bit deeper into those abs with your legs up at 90. Last 4, 3, and 2. Last one, bring those legs to table, drop your knees to the foot bar, drop your knees from side to side. All right, so we're going to turn on to our other side. So our ball can go back behind our head. We're going to come to our other side. We're going to go ahead, place that foot towards the edge of the foot bar so our toes are not pressing in to that foot bar. From here, you want to make sure your hip is pushing down towards that foot bar. Hip is in line with that glute. Legs are parallel to one another. From here, when you're ready, you're going to go ahead, extend that carriage out and resist it back. Now try to keep that hip closed Squared off to the clouds and not open to the squared off to the clouds, not open to the clouds. Just caught myself with my obliques not lifted, so push that hip down towards the foot bar. Last 4. On this last one, extend yourself all the way out. Come in, sit down in that seat. Now from here, little pulses working into the belly of that muscle. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, extend it all the way out. Bring it all the way in. Excellent. We're going to rotate those toes towards the clouds. Now your hip is going to open a little bit, but remember, try to keep that hip down, those obliques up off that carriage mat. From here, once you're ready, you're pressing through that heel, resisting it in. So working that inner line. Trying to get that full extension, not jamming down into your joints. Notice how each side of your body feels different on each side, and every day each side of your body will feel different. Every day is a new adventure. Last 4. On this last one, you're going to extend yourself all the way out. Bring yourself halfway in. You're going to give yourself your little pulses here, working deep into the belly of that muscle. You know when you're there, you feel it. Keep that hip pushing down towards that foot bar. Keep those obliques. Use that breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it all the way out. Bring it all the way in. Excellent. We're going to bring that foot back to parallel here. From here, we're going to lift our heels, hips pushing down towards that foot bar, obliques lifted up off that carriage mat. From here, when you're ready, extend the carriage out. Squeeze the quad and resist it in. Keep that hip pushing towards the foot bar. I feel sometimes if I keep it opens up my hips, but it keeps my obliques up. So I just like the tactile feeling of it. Watching that knee does not drop towards the stable knee on the carriage, keeping it parallel to the thigh. Last 3. On this last one, come in halfway, sit in that seat. Let's work into the belly of that muscle. For 4, 3, 2, last one, extend it all the way out. Bring it all the way in. Excellent. We're going to go ahead, drop our feet into the fire hydrant position. So you want to have your thighs lined up, but you don't have to come all the way down. So from here, you're just going to lower and lift, small lower lifts. Open and close. Think about keeping that hip pushing down towards that foot bar. We're almost there. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Then we got these pulses. Pulse it up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Bring it down. Hit that hip if you need to, that glute. You can roll onto your back. Take that ball on out. Give yourself a figure 4 with the leg that was just working. Make sure that your heel is on that foot bar, and from here you can go ahead, extend yourself out and resist it back in. Really stretching that knee, pushing that knee down towards the springs to open through that glute. And then when you come in, really bending, creasing at your hip, pulling that glute closer towards your chest to get a bigger glute stretch. Last 2. Excellent. Next time you come in, come all the way in. Beautiful. We're going to be making some changes. We're going to be coming up off our carriage. We are going to go ahead, put all of our springs on. We are going to be grabbing our strap and we're going to be grabbing our box. We're going to go into short box abs. So we're going to grab our box, put it on the carriage. Put your headrest down. And then from here, go ahead, put your feet into that strap. Now, just like we did in the beginning when we first started class with the roll downs, and we're going to do the same thing here, but this time we're a little bit more, we're warmer, so we're going to articulate ourselves down a little bit deeper. Feet are in the strap, your feet are flexed back, safety, shoulders are backing down, your abs are pulled out of your waistline. From here, your arms are reaching long, flight squeeze in that ball. From here, you're slowly going to tilt your pelvis back, articulate yourself down, just to where you feel comfortable, letting the shoulders come with you, keeping them away from your ears. Squeeze that ball, come up, dive over your knees, and stack your spine. Again, roll, articulate yourself down. Come where you're comfortable, squeeze that ball, come up, dive up over those knees, and stack your spine. If your foot bar is in your way, by all means, knock it down. So when you're ready, just continue with that movement, articulating your spine down, squeezing the ball, lifting up and over that waistline, diving towards those toes, articulating your spine up, stacking your shoulders. Last 3. And on that last one, slowly come up and stack that spine. All right, so from here, when you're ready, we're going to go with a flat back now. So we've done a lot of articulation. Now we're doing more of a flat back. So from here, arms can come straight or your arms can come into your chest. So I like the ball away from me. You choose what you like. So from here, you're just going to hinge yourself back. Remember, you're not going to go as far. So from here, as you come, draw those abs in, shoulders back and down. Hinge back to as far as you're comfortable. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Hinge back, flat back, coming back, 1 unit. Squeeze and lift. Beautiful. Again, flat back, come down. Squeeze those abs and lift. Try not to use your legs. Flat back. Squeeze those abs. Pull from here and lift and reach. Last two. Last one. Pull back, come to where you're comfortable. Squeeze and lift. Beautiful. Relax those shoulders. All right. We're going to do a little bit of a side over here. So from here, I'm going to be taking my left foot out of the strap, and I'm going to be bringing my left foot into a figure 4 in front of me. Now, I have my foot in the strap, but my heel is turned up towards the clouds. Now, from here, I want to make sure that my hip is in line, that my leg is in line with my hip. Now, my leg is a little forward, but I'm going to rock a little into it. My strap on this machine is a little strange, so it's the only way I can figure out how to do it correctly. So from here, every reformer is a little different. We're going to go ahead, squeeze our ball. So we're stacking ourselves up, okay? Now from here, you're going to squeeze that ball. I lift my foot, turn my toes a little bit more. From here, you bring yourself down. Now you're going to squeeze this rib to this waistline. Squeeze, lower. Squeeze, lower. I like using the ball here because it gives your hands something else to do. But by all means, if it hurts your neck, drop the ball and put your hands behind your head. We're going for 4 more. For 4, 3, 2, last one here. Hold it up. Can you give me pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop your wrist to the headrest, hand to the headrest. And now I just like to bring both my hands to the wood and just give myself a spine twist. Stretch that oblique out. Short box abs is not my favorite. I really should do more of it, and then maybe it would become my favorite, but it's not one of my favorite things to do. All right, when you are ready, we're going to go ahead. We're going to put that ball. Actually, we're going to go ahead, turn to the other side. So now we're going to get our left foot into that strap. Leg is long. Okay, so make sure that foot is in front of you. You want to be sitting on that hip. If you're not sitting on that hip, if you're not lined up, you're going to pull into your psoas. So line yourself up. Feel how you feel. Every reform is different, remember? So now you're squeezing that ball. You have a straight line from your waist to your ankle, from your shoulder to your waist. From here, you're squeezing that ball, elbows coming out to the side. You're going to bend it down. You're going to squeeze that rib to that waistline and bring it down. Squeeze and lift. Remember that neck is long. You have somebody pulling a string from the top of your neck. Squeeze and lift. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it up. We got 10 pulses for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Slowly bring your hand down to the headrest. Rotate over towards the foot bar. Give yourself a nice stretch, spine twist here. Feels so good after that oblique work. Excellent. And once you're ready, you're slowly going to come up on your box. You can go ahead, you can take that strap down. We are coming down to one light spring only. We can go ahead and make sure your straps are hung up. And we are going to grab our strap that's closest to us, whichever way you're facing. From here, this is one blue spring. Now I'm sitting straddled on the box. If you don't like to sit straddled on the box, you can sit off the box this way. So whatever way works for you is fine with me. I'm going to grab the shorter strap here. So from here, I have the ball in between, shoulders are back and down. I'm going to go ahead, twist myself towards the foot bar, keeping the shoulders down, waist in line, and bringing it back. Ball stays in between your chest. From here, squeeze, rotate, and resist it back. So really the ball, you're just squeezing the ball to help keep in the center of your body. Your waistline is rotating that carriage. Last 3. On this last one, stay twisted towards your foot bar, little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring it back to center. All right, the ball can just come right down in between for a second. From here, you're going to go ahead, take your strap. You may have to go to your longer loop depending on your arms. I might have to go to my longer loop. So from here, your palm is facing towards your face. You're going to lift that arm straight up and bring it down. So straight overarm press, bring it up and lift it down. Try to keep the shoulder dropped away from your ears. Last 5. Last 2. Beautiful. And on that last one, bring it down. We're going to switch our hands here. All right. So from here, we're going to go into drawer with some lateral flexion. So I'm going to go ahead, grab my long loop here. From here, I have the ball in my other hand. We're going to go ahead, draw the sword. I want you to reach it long. Now from here, I want you to let it come over. You're going to use the ball, push down on the headrest, let it take you in, come all the way to the dock, bring your arm down, stack your spine. So pull across your body, use your ball to touch the headrest if you need to. Lean into that ball, get that body side bend, and bring it down. Last 2. Last one. Sorry, I got lost in my straps. I was using the wrong one. Beautiful. And on that last one, stack that spine. All right, keep that strap in your hands. Staying on that blue spring here, we still have that strap in whatever hands you were facing. So that's my left hand. From here, we're coming into single arm hug a tree. So from here, shoulders are back and down. You're going to reach those hands together, tap the ball, open the hand. You can transfer the ball if you choose. So you have one arm strapped, one arm not strapped, trying to keep those shoulders level, keep your abs out of your waistline, shoulders back and down, neck is long. Keep that rib cage connected to those abs. Last 2. Last one here. Beautiful. If the ball's not in your opposite hand, please put it in your opposite hand. From here, we're going to go ahead, flip our arms up towards the clouds, towards the footbar. From here, you're going to punch one arm, rotate back, reach the other arm long. Punch and rotate. Twist your spine all the way. Get that full rotation. Remember, if this weight is too much, you can always bring it down. Last 2. Beautiful. And on that last one, bring it in, and you can hang that strap on up. All right, we're going to grab this strap. We're going to finish. We're going to do everything on this side now. So we're going to work backwards here. We're going to start with that punching since our waist is warm, going back and forth, which is one of the reasons I did it. So reach that ball arm long. Your strapped hand is back. I want you to punch it across your body, pull the ball back, rotate back. Yes. So single arm punch with rotation. No dumping into that waistline. Shoulders are back and down. I just seen my shoulders creeping up. Last 3. For 2. And last 1. Beautiful. Bring that strap on down. We're coming into that single arm hug a tree. Shoulders back and down. Strap is in your loop. From here, rotate those hands together. You can transfer the ball if you choose or choose not to. Waist is tall out of that waistline. Ribs are tall out of that waistline. No dumping into that back. Shoulders are down. If you feel it in your neck, just drop your shoulders a little bit. Just drop your elbows. Bring it lower. Last 3. And last 1. Excellent. Beautiful. Go ahead. You are now going to take a quarter turn on your box. You can sit with your legs over the front of the box, or you can sit straddled on the box. So from here, we're going to go ahead. We're going to start with rotation first. So have that ball in between your sternum. We're going to rotate towards your foot bar. So when you're ready, nice and tall, shoulders down, rotate towards the foot bar, resist it back. So remember, you want the waist to do the work, not the arms. So relax the shoulders. Keep the shoulders out of the ears. Feel the waist twisting. Feel the rib cage rotating around it, the spine rotating. Last 2. On this next one, we're going to hang there for pulses. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. Excellent. Ball is just staying down right now. Straight arm press over our head. So once you're ready, bring that straight arm up, resist it down. So this is my stronger arm, so definitely is easier for me on this side. Keeping that shoulder back and down. Last 4. On that last one, bring that arm down. You're going to transfer that strap to your outside hand. The ball is coming towards your headrest to lean into that lateral flexion. So from here, you're going to draw this sort of across your body, reach long, dive up, over, come into that stretch. Hold that stretch if you like it. Drop the arm, stack the spine. Again, pull across your body. Come over for that lateral flexion. Really push into that ball, stretch, enjoy it. Drop the arm in front of your nose and stack your spine. This is one of my favorite movements. You'll see me do it a lot. Just sometimes I feel we don't get enough lateral flexion. So it's just a great way for me to fit it in to my workout routines. Last 2 here. Beautiful. And on that last one, you're slowly going to go ahead and drop that. Beautiful. You can hang that strap up. We are still staying on that blue spring. We have one more section before we go into our feet and straps. So we are going to be turning that long box ways. I'm going to stay on the one blue spring. Be mindful if you have shoulder problems, you might want to come down to a yellow spring. I am also going to be dropping my foot bar for this section. So go ahead, drop your foot bar if it's in the way. I am going to be stepping into the is optional here. So you choose whether you want it or you don't. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm not sure if I want it yet. So when you are ready, I step in the well. You're going to grab your straps. You're going to pull your box towards you. And then you lean over the box, pull the straps, and adjust yourself forward. So you want to be on this box where your rib cage is just off that box. All right. So from here, you're going to have, if you choose to have the ball, you're going to have the ball in between your ankles. So when I do this move, it's hard for me to keep my legs straight because I hit my tower and then I bust into a mirror that I have behind me. So I have to fold my legs. So I like the ball to keep my legs stable. So from here, we're going to have our head in neutral spine. So our head is reaching log, our abs are drawn in, our pelvis is pushing down into the box. We're going to bring our arms out to field goal position. Now that ball is just squeezing in between your calves if you have your feet bent. From here, we're just going to go ahead, reach our arms long in front of us and bend the elbow back to field goal. So try to stay in neutral right now. We're not doing extension yet. We will in a moment. So reaching those arms over your head like Superman and pulling them back. Can you feel those scapulas slide down your back as you resist those springs coming home? Last 2. On that last one, relax your arms for a moment. Beautiful. From here, still neutral spine. We're going to bring the arms down in front of us. Elbows are tucking into that box. From here, you're coming in for a tricep press. Resist it back, squeezing that ball. Just working in the prone position. Keep that chin tucked towards your chest. Find that length in the back of your neck. Last 4.
Next time your arms come along by your waist, I want you to fold them, bring them to your box. Your hands are on the corner of your box. From here, we're going to start a little bit of breaststroke with some extension. So just like we did before, we're going to extend our arms in front of our head. Now, I want you to come out with your palms face towards the floor. When your arms come back, you can lift your head, chest, and neck, squeeze that ball, fold the arms in, and come back home. So again, extend out, arms come out, loop yourself up for that extension, bend the arms, touch the corners of the box. Safe way to start breaststroke. Reach the arms out, wrap them around with the palms facing down. You reach up as the arms come back, bend them to the corners of the box. Last 3. And on that last one, go ahead, let those straps go. You can let the ball go. And you can come up to a little child's pose on the box or on the floor. Round that spine, especially if you went into extension. You can come up on the box, give yourself a few cat-cows. Just be careful, the carriage is on a blue spring. Excellent. Once you're ready, you can come off that carriage. We're done with the box. You can put that away. You're going to go ahead, put your foot bar back up. We're going to add one heavy spring, take the blue off, so one heavy only. Find your straps, hang them up, find your ball, put your headrest in whatever position you want. And then you can go ahead, lie down. We're going to come into our final sessions of feet and straps. All right, so whatever leg you want to start with, I'm starting with my right leg into the strap. My left leg is going to have the ball underneath the knee. All right, so leg up towards the clouds, ball is underneath your knee, squeezing your heel towards your glute. Now from here, you don't want the knee too close. You want it over your hips. So from here, when you're ready, single leg lower lift. So working a little bit on stability here. Next time your foot comes up to the clouds, if you want to take the toe, dip it into the well as your foot comes down, switch them out. Dipping that toe into the well as you bring that scissored leg up and other leg down. I took a lot of air out of my bowl today, and I can really tell doing this, I'm having a hard time holding on to it. Last 3. Or 2. Next time that foot comes up to the clouds, bring that knee up to meet it. From here, all you're going to do is come down and out for a single leg circle. Keep that leg over that hip. Beautiful. Whichever way you started, that's fine. We're just going to reverse it next time. Last one in this direction. Next time you come up to the clouds, I'm going to go out, down and around, and come back up. Trying to stabilize my hips, not doing a very good job today. I don't have enough air in my ball, so it's really a challenge for me trying to hold on to this ball. Last two. And on that last one, let that foot come up to the clouds. Slowly bend your foot in. From here, take that ball out. Extend that one foot underneath that other strap and allow it to pull you into a hamstring stretch. Pull that leg closer towards you. You can lift your bottom off a little bit, go into that imprinted spine, and then drop your back into that neutral and give a pull. Excellent. From here, you're going to go ahead, take that strap off, find your foot bar. You're going to grab your strap onto the other foot. Take that ball, stick it in between that right leg. Leg is coming up to the clouds. From here, knee stays over that hip, single leg, lower lift, trying to keep that knee stacked over the hips. Really squeeze that ball as that leg comes up to the clouds. You get a little bit of an extra stretch. We're going to start adding in dipping that toe into the well if it's available for you. So on the next one, when your leg comes up to the clouds, you can dip that toe into the well and pull it up. Again, dip the toe into the well and pull it up. Drop my ball. Last three for two. And last one. Excellent. Next time that foot comes up to the clouds, leave that knee over those hips. Now we're coming in for single leg circles. So you can start whichever way you want. I'm going to come out and come around first. So remember, you don't have to make them that big, especially you're working from one side. So you're really using your stability to stabilize that one side that's not working. Last two. On that next one, when you come up to the clouds, I want you to press down towards your foot bar, come out and around, and slowly bring it back up to the clouds. Push it down towards the foot bar, come out and around, and slowly bring it up to the clouds. Using that ball to help stabilize you as you come up and around. Last 2. And on that last one, when that foot comes up to the clouds, hold it there. Grab that ball from underneath that thigh. Extend those legs. Reach those legs closer to you. Push the hips away. Flex through those feet. Pull the strap towards the knees. And then from here, you can slowly bring that foot to the foot bar. You can take that strap off. You can hang it down. Keep your ball in your hand as you come sit up on the carriage. Come back perpendicular to the carriage where we first started. Drop those shoulders down. Take that ball up to the clouds. Go ahead, little lateral flexion from side to side. So ribs to hip. Just really open up that side. Bring those arms back up to the clouds. Reach a little bit behind you. Bring that chest proud. Bring it back to neutral 2 more times. Beautiful. Bring those arms down in front of you. Reach 1 more time. Dive towards the floor. Drop your head. Let all your weight hang heavy. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Take an inhale at the bottom and slowly articulate yourself up, stacking that spine, bringing those shoulders up last. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this class. Please like, comment, and share. And please, if you have any suggestions or anything you would like me to do, just let me know. Put it in the comments and I would love to do it. Thanks. Bye.